You're a runner right now, go grab your sneakers and let's check its mobility right now. Because if your sneaker doesn't have mobility, you don't either. First one up we're going to talk about is the Noble. Noble is a new sneaker brand. A lot of you might know it. They're trying to break into the running industry, so I wanted to use a brand new sneaker. So the number one thing you do, underneath the heel, underneath the toe, and press up. Where the sneaker breaks is what's moving on the sneaker. Whatever's not moving on the sneaker is also not moving on your foot. So I'm pressing up both sides. It has a classic snap. I call that a classic stability snap. And what that means is only the toe is moving, because only the toe on the sneaker is moving, which means nothing back here is moving. When someone tries to do a full foot function or a full roll through, you all are hearing it as a heel striker, but that's not the word. When you roll through your foot, if you roll through a foot in here, you're gonna bang, bang. You're going to have impact, which is why the term heel strike came into play, but it's because you actually can't roll through a sneaker like this. So this is Noble. That's a classic stability snap sneaker, no good. Next one up, our Alpha Flies, number one sneaker for Nike, number one selling sneaker for Nike. This is the carbon plate in it. Again, underneath your heel, underneath your toe, press up. Now, I want you to know that I am using my muscles to actually attempt to press this up. There is no movement in the sneaker, which means your foot is not moving at all. When your foot is not moving at all, you actually lose the ability to stabilize, which is the irony of wearing a stability sneaker. It takes away your own body's ability to stabilize, which is how people compound injuries and compound imbalances from sneakers like this. Now, our 2018 Nike Free Flyknit, number one of the run pain free athlete, but top 5 seller for Nike. Take it underneath the toe, underneath the heel. Voila. That means full foot functioning is happening in this sneaker. There is nothing stopping this from rolling through underneath. There is no restriction in the sneaker. It is a sock, literally. So when your foot can move, now we have full kinetic chain action. Posterior, anterior chain for all of my lovely nerds out there who know what I'm talking about. This is what you want to have. You want to have the freedom of the movement of the sneaker. Again, I'm going to show you the extreme opposite. No movement. This is actually like cardboard back here. I put these suckers on. I was like, that's a blister waiting to happen. And also I was wobbling all over the place just trying to put them on my feet. Literally had no stabilization to put them on. Put this guy on, full foot function. Now my whole kinetic chain can operate, which means I have ankle mobility. I have ankle extension and flexion, which means I have push off. My calves get to drop, which means I have heel drop, which means I have heel extension. When you're in a sneaker that makes you go into your toe, you never drop your heel, so you never have calf extension. So when you go and you run in sneakers like this on a regular basis, and then you also live life in your running sneakers, then you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, the first thing that hurts is putting your feet on the ground. Why? Because you've actually conditioned your Achilles and your calf, which is a part of your calf, to never extend. So when you go to stand up, basic standing up is heel extension. That's why standing hurts and you have foot pain. And then you want to call it plantar fasciitis. It's because of these. It's disallowing your ability to extend. This guy too. It locks up the whole foot. So now it's making you actually sit like this in the run. It takes you forward. When these first came out, I had a local elite in New York City have these on. Many people did. And I was making him do a squat. He could not put his weight in his heels to actually push back, which is a proper hip hinge. I made him take off the sneakers. Immediately he could hip hinge. The sneaker was disallowing basic function at his spine, which is spine extension. I don't know where any of you think you're going in this without pain. And then your argument would be, well, Iliud wears them. Faith wears them. Everybody wears them, right? They run 2 to 2.5 hour marathons. How long are you running a marathon for? And also, if you think that they're going into the Nike store and buying a sneaker, you're also very sadly mistaken. Their sneakers are made for their foot and designed for their foot. So stop thinking you're wearing the same sneaker that your favorite pro runner is. Nike Free Flyknit, 2018. This is the one that's gonna let your body actually move. First things first, how does the sneaker fit? We are not 5. Our feet are not growing anymore, so we need our sneakers to fit us. Those of you out there who believe that running requires you to have a black toe or busted toenails, that's all a myth.